Hello, everyone. We are thrilled to announce the launch of our new record label, T.H.S.A. Records.
That's right, Elaine. T.H.S.A. Records stands for The Holy Spirit Abides, and we are an independent record label focused on uplifting Christian, gospel, and inspirational music.
You know, as an independent artist ourselves, we understand the struggles that come with getting your music out there. That's why we created T.H.S.A. Records to offer artists development, music distribution, recording, production, branding, and so much more.
We are also proud to be a Black-owned and woman-owned business with a mission to empower and support independent artists.
At T.H.S.A. Records, we believe that music has the power to change lives, and we want to create a platform for artists to share their music with the world.
Whether you're a new artist looking to break into the industry or an established artist looking for a new home, we are here for you.
We are excited to announce that we already have several talented artists on our roster, and we can't wait to share their music with you.
So, if you're an independent artist looking for support and guidance in your music career, come join us at T.H.S.A. Records. Let's make some beautiful music together. Welcome everyone to T.H.S.A. Records. We are back and we are excited to be here tonight. Let us know if you can hear us. We've been having technical difficulties. We're sorry for the late start, but I need you guys who are already on, who are watching. Thank you for tuning on. To let me know if you can hear us. I didn't even put my mic on. I'm over here trying to get the stream working right.
I know you've been working so hard. Excellent.
Yeah,
Adrian.
Great. Thank you.
Hear us. Praise God.
Thank you.
Yay. T.H.S.A. Yes.
Great. So we are. See, I'm going in and out now. This is driving me nuts. We're here tonight and we are excited about the single release that we are about to do. We are excited about being here, but you guys know we always like to give you some updates about what's going on. Everyone, we're Marcus is saying hi, everyone. Okay. Tuning in. Adrian, thank you for tuning in. Denisha, thank you. T.H.S.A. I don't know how you say your name. Miss Horace. I don't want to mess up your name, Miss Horace. Thanks for tuning in. Yes, we are so glad that you're here. Hey, Keith, how are you? Maisha, thank you for being on tonight. We are excited. Tamanika. All right. Denise, Millard, Pat, great.
Yay.
And we are so glad to be here. We had such a busy day. So I'm going to let Elaine tell you a little bit about what we've been through today, but it's all good stuff and all got to do with, since it's her story to tell, you know, and I'm going to work on getting some stuff together backstage for you guys so we can give you some announcements about some stuff that's coming up.
Yeah, we have some upcoming events, but today we spent the day with Pastor Bubby Fan. He is going to produce one of my songs that I wrote, and I mean, what a genius. Just incredible. And it's so funny when him and Catrice get together, it is something to behold and watch because they all their focus goes on the other person in the room. So you can only imagine the creative spirits that were it was just a wonderful thing to behold. That's all I can say. The creative juices of Catrice and Pastor Bubby Fan, just unbelievable. So I'm excited about it, and it's going to take a minute. So don't think that it's like it doesn't happen like that. Today, actually, it was singing the song a cappella, and now he's going to create all the other stuff that goes with it. So the magic.
Yeah, yeah, it was fun.
It was
I
fun.
absolutely love collaborating, and when you get to collaborate with people like Bubby Fan and Elaine Sanders Mayfield, it just brings out the creativity. It just heightens your creativity. Let me put it that way, because
Yes,
you know
you're
that
already
they are
creative.
excellent at what they do. I tell her all the time I could listen to her sing all day, every day, literally. And then on top of that, she's a writer, and the songs that she writes are heartfelt. They always come from a place. Some of them from a funny place, but it's so cool. And when God, puts all that creativity in the room together, it just heightens you. And so I encourage those who are songwriters, don't be afraid to collaborate with other songwriters. I
Yeah,
have a private Facebook group called I Am a Songwriter, and in there I encourage each other. Like, I ask them questions about, what are you writing today? Like, and I just started the group, so it's not that many of us in there, but what are you writing today? What are you working on this week? Tell me about, your songs. What are where are you? Can I help you? Those types of things. I give pointers and stuff like that, but it's on Facebook and it's a private group, because I know some people, like, that is songwriting is intimate,
yeah,
to me.
it
And
is.
a lot of people have to be in a certain space to write. And then also, if you've ever been doing it for any length of time, it can be overwhelming, especially if you've been on the other side of rejection. So, you want to make you think is good, but when Denisha, I interviewed you before on Jermaine's show. I think I remember that. I remember talking to you. How's your we gotta get together so you can let me know what you got going on. But anyway, so yeah, so that's what we do in the group, and I encourage them to actually, just be free. It's private on purpose, so I know who's in there, who I'm letting in there, and so that no one, because I know what that's like, and that's why we're here, so that those things don't happen to you, so we can encourage you instead of discourage you. Hey, Julian, how are you?
Yeah.
So yeah, so
Shout out to
um,
Charles and Earl
yeah,
Jr.
they're
Thank
sharing.
you.
They're sharing a link with Pat. Everybody's over there watching it
Yeah,
together. Denise, Charles, and Earl Jr. How y'all doing?
yeah, they're all
Yeah.
there.
So let's get on to announcements, because I'm excited for you guys to hear a snippet of what's coming out for our brother Marcus, and we want him get him on here so he can get to talking to you guys. All right.
Absolutely.
So first of all, tomorrow, if you're not busy, and it doesn't, wherever you are, you can tune in, but I don't know if whoever's been following me, before COVID happened, the Christmas before COVID, I actually went in the studio with my producer, and we just went live singing carols and hymns, and it ended up in a whole full-blown worship session. My producer is Darnell Alexander in Westville, New Jersey, NC Music, and we just flowed in the spirit. I had this whole list of carols set up. I sent up a list of songs for this too. But tomorrow at 12 noon, I'm going to be doing the same thing again. It's called Worship and Thanks. And we're just going to be singing worship songs, some of my favorites. And, y'all know how I get when I get in the flow.
Oh
God
yeah.
might God might write something right there on the spot. But it's just going to be him and I in the studio for about an hour, and we're just going to flow and worship. So tune in live. That'll be on my Facebook and my YouTube channels. And so that's tomorrow, Wednesday, November 22nd at noon. Then we have, let me get rid of that one. Then we have Craig. Craig, hey,
Oh,
you can announce
Greg
this.
Hayes, Christmas at the Tabernacle Baptist Church, 2nd Street in Burlington, December 2nd. That's not this Saturday, it's next Saturday. Don't be late. That's all I have to say. There's probably not going to be a seat to be had. Get there early. It's going to be an incredible concert. It's been a few years since they've had Christmas at the Tabernacle, but I don't encourage you to miss it because I'm not going to tell you how it was. I'm not going to tell you.
Yeah, we're
So
not
you
recording for
need to
you.
be there and experience it for yourself. So
Hi,
don't
Jose. Great to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Yes. And then on the next day, which is December 3rd, Pastor Lois is having Family and Friends Day. And guess who's singing there, you guys? Guess, guess, guess. I bet you won't guess. The Sanders family is going to be in the house. This is
I
you
hope they all hear it.
you guys are on the program just in case you didn't know. We're telling you now. Okay,
Glad
so
they're all listening.
this
You're
is
on
at
the program. This one
Life
right here.
Life Abundant Church of God, and that's in Trenton, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, in Trenton. So and I think the service I did 3:30. It says the service start.
3:30. Pastor
Yeah,
Lois is incredible. She supports everybody.
yes,
So we
yes,
really need to show up for her. So let's press our way. Family.
yeah. so, so that's what we got going on. Those of you who don't know, myself, Elaine, Bubby Fan, Debbie, Deborah Agbasi, a couple other authors from this area are we're blessed to be co-authors in this book. You can get it anywhere. You can get it on our website, catricecornettministries.org. You can get it at amazon.com, Barnes and oh Barnes and Noble. Um, and so you want to go pick it up. We actually are doing our first Meet the Authors in Connecticut on December the 30th. I'll post that information so you guys can see it. Anyone who's in that area wants to come out, I think it's a $20 fee and you get refreshments and all of that kind of stuff. But I am excited that the first time I've never written anything other than a song or a poem. And the first time out, we are international best-selling authors. So I am giving God all the glory for that
Yes, we are.
because I was just like, okay. Oh yeah, Jose is in the book too. Yeah, he sure is. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Congratulations,
Jose is.
Jose
Yes,
Escobar.
thank you. Thank you. So yeah, it's some great information. And the book is surrounded around creatives who are leaders. And sometimes, it's hard to hone in your creative skills when you're leading people, but we've managed to do it and we tell our stories about how we get it done. So that's basically what the book is about in a
Yes,
nutshell. But go out and get your copy. We love you. We thank you for supporting us in that. Did I get all the announcements?
I think we did.
I think I did. I think I did. So we have a lot going on. You know that. We tell y'all that every week. I don't want to forget this. So next week we'll be here, and I'll say it again at the end. Next week we'll be here interviewing independent artist Davion Taylor from Atlanta, Georgia. So
Yes.
he'll be on next week, and then we're going to take a break because y'all know we've been busy. Y'all been following us, and we thank you, and we praise you. We know we can't do it without you guys. So we thank you for supporting us and being there. We've been in the studio releasing songs. Tina's song hit the airways today. Come to Jesus. We did her. She's going to be on here tonight. We did her single release a couple weeks ago. So y'all know we've been doing it. So what we want you to do is pray our strength as we rest. Try to rest the month of December and enjoy our families and the holidays. Elaine, I am. I'm gonna rest. We're gonna get some rest. But I don't know, brother Marcus went away. You got to come back on. He's been having difficulties, but
Oh, is that why you gasped? You went,
yeah, because he went away when I was getting ready to bring him on. Yes, okay, he's back.
what
So
happened to the star?
yeah, he's trying to get his camera to work. But you got anybody who's been doing this since COVID, you know how the technical difficulties can just happen as soon as you get ready to do a show. So if you've been doing any lives during the pandemic or even now recently, it's just sometimes it just happens. So we just gonna keep flowing. But I see he's back. So we're gonna bring him on and we're gonna get this show started so you guys can hear this new single because I'm excited. Hey, brother Marcus.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
We
We
can,
hear
but we
you.
still can't see you, which I would like to do, but it's okay.
I don't know what's going on, but I'm probably going to do a Facebook Live after this. I got to figure
Okay.
out why my cameras aren't working, but it's all good. You know, the devil's not going to stop us.
No,
Yeah, yep. He's mad. He's
no
because I'm
credit.
telling you, I had a problem with even getting the song to upload, but I think I have it now. So we're gonna we're gonna be able to play it. Yeah,
Okay,
that's good. At
great.
least we can see your picture now.
That's good.
Okay.
So that's better than nothing. Yeah.
We'll take
Yeah.
it.
There you have it.
Yeah. So how do you feel? This is a question that's been burning for me to ask you tonight because you are a radio personality extraordinaire. You're always going around sticking your mic in somebody's face. Come on, tell me something, this and that, or whatever, making us do interviews. How do you feel about being on the other side of the mic tonight with being interviewed?
Um, Actually, it's all right. I mean, I actually, it's weird. I mean, I don't really mind because, you gotta be able to take what you give.
That's right. You gotta have thick skin.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, this is cool. Plus, I know you guys, and I played
Yeah.
your records on my show,
Oh
and
yeah, we
Yes.
I
appreciate you.
appreciate you guys. And
Yeah.
I just want to jump and say this. I put out a lot of records on my own. And but this particular project, I just felt that I wanted you guys to do it.
Yeah.
I'm entrusting this all over to you. Not that I didn't want to put it out on my own, but you just kind of helped me in the process of putting things together the way that I want them. And I said, you know what,
Yeah.
let's go with your label. Let your record label take care of this project. Since I felt that you put so much time into it, me calling you, texting you, and all of that. So
Yeah, well, I
Appreciate
look,
it.
we've been doing this thing for a long time together, brother Marcus.
yeah,
You
I
were
know.
the first radio personality to actually interview my group when we first got started. We've been on this train a long over well over 20 years together.
Get up on
Um
this train. Mm.
yeah, yeah. And so like there was no way I could say no. You play my music on Elements of Inspiration. You
Hmm.
play my music all the time. You just been such a great support everywhere we go. You're there when you're not. Can you come do the cafe? I need a host. Can you come do? You could do your book release at the cafe. You just show up. Like so, we family. So
Absolutely.
I absolutely love being able to do this for you and with you. It's a huge thing for our label as well.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So
Oh,
this is great.
that's awesome. I mean, I appreciate the longevity of our friendship,
Me
and
too.
and Miss Mayfield. Remember, I saw y'all in the restaurant. I was like, you and all your
yes,
family, and I was like, I was talking. I interviewed y'all, put y'all all on the radio like the next day or something.
yes, and
Yeah.
they're all on here now. They're
Hey,
at my
family.
sister's, so they're all on here now. They were like, "Hey,
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You can run into Marcus anywhere in the store, somewhere. It don't matter. If he's
yeah."
on the job, he is asking you to say something. He's always interviewing.
He's
He's
like, "I'm
never
doing
not
my
on
whole
his
show
job.
right now."
Yep.
But you know what the funniest thing that I've learned about doing what we do is, some people that are in this business, they think it's always about the me, myself, and I factor. And I'm like, nah, this is
Right,
not about me. That's why I try to put so many people on doing different things on my show, playing music or whatever,
right.
because I realize that I'm not a gatekeeper. I'm not trying to be a gatekeeper. I don't deal with gatekeepers. So I deal with those that are just willing to go out and make a difference. And you guys are making
Wow.
differences and helping people and working
Oh,
with
thank
people
you.
that really want to do this business.
Yeah,
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 thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. I really appreciate you for all you've done for us and what you continue to do for us. So tell us
absolutely.
your concept about the song and your process and
Yeah, your
how you
inspiration.
yeah.
Yeah,
Wow. It's funny because lots of times when I'm like I'll come up with concepts or whatever, but my wife was always the one that's telling me it's time to do a record, it's time to do a record, that kind of thing. So I remember I was in the pre-production studio and I was working, and she just came in and said, "You need to write this kind of record," and she just sat there until I like created this idea.
Wow.
So it took me like, maybe 15, 20 minutes to create the idea. She walks out. And then I just, the interesting thing about the next 8 records that I've done, I didn't write them. I just created them and then just sang whatever was on my heart. And that's
Mm,
the 2 songs that you guys have on your label now.
right.
yeah.
I just sang them with one take, no going back. So if whatever I felt was what it was. And then
Hmm.
when I got with you about the lead song, I said I need somebody to play this over. You gave me Tina guitar. And the funny thing about her was when she came to work with me, she didn't know that everything that I did was one take.
Oh,
When she came in to do her parts, everything she did was in one take. I never told her
wow.
that. So everything on this record is one take. Like I sang the lead one take, one pass through, the background vocals one take through on each. You know what I'm saying? And just listening to it and going back adding, everything was one take. And I think for me, this is a very authentic record, not commercialized, not studioized. It's all,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and it came out really good. And especially when you said to me, you said, hey, I like this. And I'm no offense, but you're a funny person when it comes to music. So you don't give no credit. You don't just be like, oh, you're doing good. If you
She
don't
is.
like it, you'll be like, bro, I like you, you know, but you were like, I actually like this song. And so when you said that, I was like, well, I need somebody on it. And then you gave me Tina, and Tina came through, and she was compensated. Nothing was for free.
Right, right.
But she did a fabulous job, and I'm excited about the record. I'm excited about working with y'all.
Well, I'm gonna bring Tina on so she can share in your experience.
Oh, I haven't seen Tina since
Hey,
I haven't seen
Tina.
hey, I haven't seen
Can
you
you
since
see
we
me?
recorded.
Yes.
We can
Yeah.
see you. We can hear you.
Oh, okay, great. Hi.
Yes.
Tina,
Hey, Tina.
I was just bragging on you how
Yes, I heard. I've been
yeah,
listening.
yeah, you came in and you did one take on each of the parts that you played on the record.
Well,
Remember?
I always tell like the studio person or whatever we're doing, press the record button because
Yep.
you might do it now, and that's gonna be it. God, do it in one take.
And I like that. I mean, that was like the easiest money spent and a lot of money made in like 15 minutes, 20
Yeah,
minutes.
There
Yep.
you
I
go.
appreciate it. Your song was very. I listened to it because you sent it to me, and I sat with it for a bit. I let it mellow in my soul, and then I played to it.
Awesome.
And
Awesome.
it was very simple, it was very easy because it was very comfortable. So that
Oh,
when I
that's
came to
what's
your
up.
place, it was like just let's lay it, let's do it. And we did it.
That's what happened to
Awesome.
me. That's what happened to me. When he sent it to me, I listened, and then
Right.
I was like, I really like this. But then, because people are asking you, I want to help them get the best product that they can get. So I listened back, and then I felt myself singing it. Lord, you know I love you. So I was like,
Right.
okay, this is good. This is good. Without even hearing the music,
So catchy.
yeah, Elaine, I felt myself singing it over and over and over again. I was like, uh-oh, I think he got
Yeah.
something going on here.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
very catchy, very nice.
yeah, yeah. So tell us a little bit about why you wanted to start recording, Marcus.
Oh, wow. Like, well, some people might have heard, I used to be a recording artist like many years ago, but I never put anything out. I used to be a rap artist like almost 30 something years ago. So
What?
I'm telling my age. But yeah,
Wow.
so I've always wanted to do something. But when I really, when I first put out my first single, maybe like 7 years ago,
I remember that.
yeah, The Train.
Mhm.
It was my wife who was like, "You always running around here singing. You need to just go ahead and just do it." So like later in life, I'll never be sitting there like I should have did this, I should have did that, and it was more like just do it, just
Right.
go and do it. And so again, I went out and the first song that I did was The Train, and it was received well. I'm not a how do you say? I'm not a sanger. I can hold my own, but I'm a concepts person who knows what he wants to hear. But my first single, straight out of the gate, not on a label or anything, it was my song was playing on radio, different stations everywhere,
Mhm.
and it was recognized by the Grammys the first time out the gate.
That's
Wow.
what's up. That's
And
what's up.
then my second song, Over, I did that maybe like almost a year later. That was also recognized, by the Grammys for consideration. So like
Mhm.
certain things like that's kind of cool when
It is.
When you're not one of these artists who's out there, hitting the pavement every day,
Every
all
single
day.
day.
Yeah.
And so I just kind of, take my time with what I'm doing because I have to have something. I feel like I don't want to just make records and make records. I have to feel something. I have to be inspired or motivated. And so what I started doing is I put out a couple of other artists as well. And two of the artists that I was working with, Rodney, I forgot Rodney's last name. That's bad. Rodney, forgive me. But I put out a record on him and another person I assisted, Jamie Knight, and both of them were recognized, for Grammy consideration this year.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah.
So it's been really cool, really cool.
Yeah. So when you pick your music for like your radio shows now, like are you inspired? Like, is that like something that you're like, oh my God, oh wow, this is a great song. I really think I want to do something like that. Like, you know what I mean? You know how artists begin to like artists and so then they take pointers from other artists' music. Like, do you do that, or is your inspiration totally like just you and your wife collabing?
Let me see. Well, it's really like I'm inspired by a lot of things. I'll use you as an example. Like, you don't care what people have to say about what you do. You just do what you do. You have a very rich tone in your voice, and you're like, no, I don't sound like that girl down the street. I sound like Catrice. You see what I'm saying? So the authenticity of you. So that inspires me. Like, people like yourself, you're not trying to be industry. You're just trying to do ministry. It's a total different. It's a total different thing.
Awesome.
And so, there are some people, like, I like beats and rhythms and grooves. And so there's some artists that I'm like, oh man, this is a really cool record. If you could do it one time, let me see you do it again. Like Jonathan McReynolds, I like him,
Yeah.
But I like certain artists, but I never try to be them. I just try to be me. And sometimes that can be difficult for a lot of artists because they hear certain people like a Stacey Lattice song, "Let Me Be Your Angel," and they want to be these powerful Stephanie Mills singers, But a song just has a story to tell. If you have a powerful voice, awesome. But just use the voice that you have, and that's what I've learned to do. And with some other records that I got, that you guys is going to blow your mind when you hear these other ones that are just one take shots. And Tina, I got to call you on these, but we'll talk about that later. But it's like what I'm feeling. And then sometimes you need to be pushed to you have to be pushed, because be honest with you, like, I have like a studio set up, but I didn't touch it for like a long time. And then, I was like, my wife was like, no, bring all of that stuff, do what you need to do. And you're spending all this money, you're making all this radio money, and you're putting it on, you're just saving it. And so I'm forced to buy equipment, but I actually love it. But somebody's got to push you to do something.
Yes.
Yeah. So Tina, tell us how you liked working with Marcus. Is he it
was so comfortable. He let me be myself. He just said, whatever you do.
Whatever you do.
And I'm like, all right, I'll do what I do. And I said, I came up with this, and I let him hear it first. And he said, oh, that's great. And they started recording me. And I just, I learned the song for him. I'm professional, so I came in, and I was all ready. And I just played to his track, and it was so easy. Easiest money I ever made.
And listen, Tina, I got more easy money for you too.
All right now, you got
it's a pleasure when you're a creative to work with people who allow you to create.
Right.
Yeah.
And they let you be yourself. It's like it was very easy. Like, I didn't feel stressed. I didn't feel like, oh man, here we go. But it was very easy. So I love working with Marcus.
Yeah, and I'm excited about that, because, like, when Catrice tells me anything, I'm just gonna go with it. If she says, "Hey, work with this person. This is the perfect person," I'm gonna work with that person. If she says, "I suggest you not work with this person," I'm not gonna work with them. And that's just how that goes, because I trust what Catrice is saying to me. Even if she said, scratch this record. I don't like it. Then I would have scratched, because we cool like that. I'd have scratched it. I'd have made a different record and put it out. But
I was like, I'm telling you, y'all, when y'all hear it, you're gonna be like, okay, after tonight, you're gonna wait. You can't. Friday is the actual download, hits the airways on Friday.
oh, okay,
Good
Friday.
evening, Marguerite. How are you? Thanks for tuning in.
Hello.
And so it actually hits the airways on Friday, and we wanted to release it the day after Thanksgiving because because of the song. It's just so light. It's so, and Thanksgiving, even though for me it's not a bad holiday, but I do recognize, as being a person who is in ministry and who leads people, that there are some people who have a really rough time with
Right.
the
During
holidays.
Thanksgiving.
Like all of, like, this whole season is not cool for them at all. And so I
Yeah.
always try to put like upbeat and use like the thing I'm doing on tomorrow. Like, not all of the songs will bring you to a place where you can remember how good God is. You know what I'm saying? So I always try to do that. And so when Marcus presented this, I was like, let's release it on the 25th. Because that's right after Thanksgiving, and so they can listen to it going into the Christmas holiday, and
Yes.
hopefully it will encourage somebody
Yes.
to feel better about their situation, no matter where they are, because it is that type of song.
Yeah. I
Hey,
appreciate
Jermaine,
that.
how are you? Thanks for tuning in. We
Jermaine.
love you too.
Yes.
So go ahead, Marcus. What was you getting ready to say?
No, I said that's cool. Go ahead, download the record, and just enjoy it. And then we also have a B-side, so to speak,
Yeah.
with another song.
Yeah.
I forgot what it's called.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna tell you. Tina, this lady, Millard Johnson said he thought your last name was Guitar. That's so funny to me. No, she is it should be.
Right.
It could be, but yeah, her last name is Blackman. That is
Like
funny.
Black man.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
that's so
I must
cool.
say that the holidays are rough for people.
Yeah.
And when, we all celebrate certain holidays and everything, but a lot of people don't have anybody to celebrate things with, or they might have a lot of negative attachments to holidays, or they're alone.
Right.
So when you can give somebody hope and inspiration and encouragement during the holidays through song, or even just through contacting them or have them listen to your things, it's like, that's a lot, because a lot of people don't celebrate holidays because they're in a bad situation.
Right.
Yeah.
And hopefully we can pull them out of that and know that, there is hope. There is love waiting for them.
Yes. Hi, Pastor Vincent. Thanks for tuning in.
I love the
The song, it's a 2-song project, and the other song is The Place Where You Are.
Yeah, The Place Where You Are.
Still with us?
Yeah, I'm still here. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I love the fact that
but
folks
my
are being
thing is
intentional. I love the fact that folks are being intentional about releasing music during specific holidays, because
Yeah.
and the intent is to be encouraging. So that's a great thing to do at this time, especially with what we got going on now.
Yeah. Hey, babe. Thanks for tuning in.
John Cornette.
So yeah, I do recognize that. I've been in that space, where the holidays wasn't really cool, lost loved ones, and stuff like that. And music, I don't know, it's just something about music.
It
The
speaks
right
to you.
song hits you at the right time, and
Yeah.
it's just something. It'll bring you to tears, or it can make you laugh. Music is an emotional tool, and it will help you if you allow it to. And
Yes.
so we are grateful for that. So without further ado, you guys ready to hear it?
Let's go.
If you're ready to hear it, let me see some claps or some smiles and hearts and stuff in the chat. So we're gonna play it. And y'all know we've been having technical difficulties, so everybody should be praying right about now.
Praying while you're sending your claps and your hearts.
Yeah.
Lord, you know I love you so. And I know you'll never let me go. You won't let me go. Lord, you're always here for me. And I'm glad you came to set me free. You just set me free. From the first time you came into my life, you made everything so beautiful, made everything oh so right. You fortify me with your spiritual love. Every day and every night it's you I'm thinking of. But you know I love you so. I love you. And I know you'll never let me go. You won't let me go. Lord, you're always here for me. And I'm glad you came to set me free. You just set me free. You set me free from all my sin deep within. And you said that you would always be my best friend. Ever since that moment you never changed, never strange. And I'm thanking you, cause my life's rearranged. Lord, you know I love you so. I love you. And I know you'll never let me go. You won't let me go. Lord, you're always here for me. And I'm glad you came to set me free. You just set me free. Lord, you know I love you so. I love you. And I know you'll never let me go. You won't let me go. Lord, you're always here for me. And I'm glad you came to set me free. You just set me free. You just set me free. You just set me free.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's not something that you can listen to when you just sitting around like, hey Charmaine, you sitting around and you just like, Lord, you know I love you so. I could sing that. Like it's just it's very catchy and it's nice and mellow.
Nice
Yeah.
and smooth.
Yeah, nice and smooth. Nice and
It
smooth.
is. I
Yeah.
like it.
Well,
Oh, the
I
claps are
appreciate.
coming in. The claps are coming in. Hi, Agnes. Thanks for
I
tuning
love
in.
it.
Hi, Maisha. Yeah, the claps are coming in. Yeah, yeah,
Oh, Marquetta.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
you
appreciate you guys. You know,
can
I
get,
really appreciate it, and I'm gonna hopefully be world premiering on the station. You know,
yeah.
but we had to get it to y'all first. You
That's
know,
awesome. That's awesome.
yeah.
Yes. So I'm excited about what God is doing. I've always admired and treasured our relationship. And so like I'm just grateful that because you can't like there's you meet people in this industry, and I'm gonna say this, and y'all can say that Catrice said it. You meet people in this industry and you meet them down here, like on this level, and they do this and hey Marquetta, and they do all this kind of stuff, and they can't, they're just making their way just like you. And then they get this place. I've had people tell me all kinds of crazy stuff, like you're not high profile enough for me, and this and that or whatever. And then they forget who you are, or they don't want to be bothered with you anymore because they think they're at a level that you are not, and all
Hmm.
of this kind of stuff. But one thing I could say about me and Marcus is we've been on this journey for about the same amount of time, and
Yeah.
he has never made me feel like I was not a A-lister. Okay. Whenever he sees me, he calls me out. He's putting a mic in. He's like,
Yeah.
I know you got something I can play because I'm always putting
Yeah.
out songs. I know you got something I
Yeah.
can play.
Yeah.
Give me something that I can play. Like it's amazing. And
He never
no,
makes you feel like you don't belong.
that's right. It is so true. It is so true. No matter where he sees you, He acknowledges you, even when he's hosting. Like, I'm like, this is not my show. Like, I'm like, Marcus, I'm just in the audience trying to support you. He'll call you out, all of that kind of stuff. And it's you treasure those kind of relationships, especially in this industry, because people will get to a certain place and act like they don't need you, or they don't know you, or they didn't know you when, and that's not cool. That's just not cool on no level. Because I remember when.
Yeah.
My sister from North Carolina, she's still, Lord, I know you.
Oh, you love me. Yeah, they typing it in the chat and everything. Yeah.
The whole family will know it by tomorrow, Marcus. I just want you to know.
Oh, I so listen.
We'll
I so appreciate it.
Yeah.
I so appreciate it. And I'm gonna send you another one that I'm working on. But this one you're gonna really love. And so Tina, get your strings ready.
All right. They're ready.
All right. Bring that same guitar.
Yeah. So Marcus, tell everybody where they can listen to you at, or your radio station. Some people may not know.
Okay.
And I don't take anything for granted, because somebody could watch the replay and Easter blip somewhere,
Yeah.
And then
wow.
how they could get in touch with you, or follow you and all of that stuff. Give them your handles.
Well, I'll say this. If anybody's looking for me to do anything with these songs on this particular record, they have to contact, the record company. That's right. They have to contact you, Catrice.
Okay.
Anything other than that, y'all can contact me on Instagram or Twitter. But anything regarding these two singles on this label, everything must go through the label for this. But I'm on 100.7 FM and 100.3 WRNB HD3 in Philadelphia. That's Philly's Favor. You can download the mobile app. You can just go philliesfavor.com, and you can catch me on there Monday, Friday, and Saturdays. And so that's what you guys can do. But once again, if anybody's looking for me to do this song anywhere, they gotta contact Catrice and Miss Mayfield and Tina Guitar, because that's how we're doing it. And if there's money to be made off this, and when it's being made, we split it up however many ways. Catrice, you call the shots on how this money's being dispersed. I'm not even getting into it. Whatever you say is what it is. How about that?
Oh, wait, I'm pointing the wrong way.
Send me my money.
I know, right?
Well, that was the Temptations, right? That was...
But listen, I want to give a big shout out really quick to Charmaine. She's awesome. She's on the show. She's one of the great supporters and contributors to the Elements of Inspiration show. You can hear her the same days I'm on. She's on. She's doing a lot of major and big time things. I so appreciate Charmaine. So I want to make sure I give her her flowers. And also Maisha, big shout out to her. She was on too. She's an awesome photographer. And I'm definitely coming to get my photos. Maisha is the bomb. When I tell you she's the bomb, y'all, the B-O, however you spell it, that's what it is. So get with her if y'all need some photos, because people that work with me and around me, I like to definitely acknowledge those folks. And Maisha she's true blue, and she's not trying to
reach out to me at follow me or like me or inbox me, because we're always looking for photographers.
Yep.
Yeah, she's definitely the one. She's one of the ones that I really appreciate. Always down to earth, always willing to be fair. Never, talking about it's going to cost you, $10,000. She'll give you a good price. And so big shout out to her. Big shout out to Charmaine, and also Denisha. Big shout out to her. She was on here too. She's one of the other artists that was that's working with me on with her project.
Yeah, we interviewed Denisha on Sunday Night Live with Your Favorite Hymn on Jermaine's show.
Yeah, she's.
We
I like
interviewed her. Yeah, she's an awesome person. Yeah, and her music is good.
Yeah, she's really good. And we about to do some events together. We popping up at some places. Denisha, if you're still on here, remember we got all these couple events to do. So get ready.
Yeah. Well, it's been a great time, you guys. Please go download I love you so.
Yes.
It'll be available on all digital platforms this Friday. So y'all know I'm gonna be blowing up Facebook. So don't get mad when y'all see every 5 minutes somebody saying download, 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 because that's what I do. And
Yeah.
we want you to support Brother Marcus because he
Yes.
surely has been supporting us independent artists and holding us up,
Yes.
playing our music and just being at our concerts, coming out to host and all of that kind of stuff. He is a gem to the body of Christ and to the industry. And so I really love him and I appreciate him. He is my brother for real. My brother from
For
another
real.
brother for real. Yeah. And go support him. Y'all know how I do. I tell everybody, look, my playlist is full of independent artists because I figure like the A-listers got, I mean, I like some A-lister stuff too, but the A-listers, they got millions and thousands of people buying their stuff. As soon as I know an independent artist has downloaded something, I'm on it. I'm downloading it to my playlist. I listen to it. I teach it to my praise teams. We sing them out.
Awesome.
My band sings other people's songs all the time. We just did a thing in Connecticut, and I did one of my sister's songs. You know,
Oh, from the Carey sisters.
yep. If we don't do it, then we gotta keep each other together.
Nobody hears
Hold
it.
each other down. Yep,
Yeah.
yep. So this is how we gonna end the show. Marcus, first Tina's gonna give us a nugget, and then Marcus is gonna give us a nugget, and then we'll give y'all our goodbye. Go ahead, Tina.
Okay, the nugget
Drop a
is
nugget.
trust in God, keep the faith.
All right.
All right. The nugget is give me my money.
I want my money.
I love it.
No,
I love it, Marcus.
but no, real talk, true story. If I have anything to say, it would just be, always keep God first. Continue to pray. Don't worry about what other people are doing or saying.
Right.
Keep your eyes focused on what God is, allowed you to do.
Amen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Man.
Hey, Craig, how are you, Professor? What's up?
Craig Hayes.
He finally went and sat down somewhere.
Yeah, we announced
listen.
the Christmas concert, so y'all gonna have to pull some chairs out because we've been announcing it all month.
That's right, December 2nd, Christmas at the Tabernacle. You do
Yes.
not want to miss it. I'm not going to tell you how it was because
you gotta
have
be there.
to be there.
Craig Hayes, I'm gonna be looking for you,
Savannah,
man.
Tell us what the temperature is down there, because I just want to know, because it's cold and rainy here, Professor. It's cold and rainy.
It's cold and rainy.
Yeah.
I wore a coat and a hat.
Yes, it's horrible. It's horrible. Yeah.
What's the temperature?
Yeah. We want to know what the weather's like down there, Professor. Tell us. 73.
I want to go.
My feelings.
Me too. Me too. Yeah. So we thank you guys for tuning in. Remember, we'll be back next Tuesday. Don't miss it. We've actually been on every week this month because we know we're about to take a break in December. But we'll be back next Tuesday at 7 p.m. with Davion Taylor from Atlanta, Georgia.
Yes.
We're going to interview him and hear about what God has going on in his life. We thank everyone for tuning in, for everyone to support. And please go get Love You So by Brother Marcus featuring Tina Guitar on guitar. You won't regret it. It'll be something that is continuing to play in your mind.
You'll love
We
it.
love you. Grace and peace. Good night, everybody.
Good night.